Welcome to Baby Eagle. The Netherlands is a land full of fascinating contrasts, where the tallest people in the world live below sea level. In today's video, we're taking you on a journey through 15 mind-blowing facts that make this tulip-filled country truly unforgettable. 15. The lowest country on Earth. Located in the heart of Western Europe, the Netherlands enjoys a prime geographic location, serving as a gateway for trade and travel to countries like Germany, Belgium, and France, all just a few hours away by car or train. What makes the Netherlands truly unique is that around 26% of its land and 21% of its population sits below sea level. To thrive in this extraordinary setting, the Dutch built one of the most advanced systems of sea dikes, canals, and drainage infrastructure in the world. This engineering marvel is so impressive that it has been recognized by UNESCO as a human-made wonder. Despite lacking towering mountains, the Netherlands remains lush and green year-round, full of trees and known for its eco-friendly lifestyle. The people here aren't just smart, they're incredibly international. Dutch is the official language, but over 90% of the population speaks fluent English, consistently placing the country among the top 3 non-native English-speaking nations in the world. Covering just 41,500 square kilometers and home to 17.5 million people, the Netherlands still manages to be the second-largest agricultural exporter on Earth, right after the United States. From vibrant tulips to fresh fruits and vegetables, the Dutch maximize every square meter of land through creativity, perseverance, and practicality. 14. The largest and most advanced sea defense system on the planet. When over a third of your country lies below sea level, fear isn't an option. The Dutch face this challenge head-on, building the Delta Works, one of the most advanced sea defense systems ever created, often called the eighth wonder of the modern world. Delta Works is more than just giant seawalls. It's a complex network of bridges, storm surge barriers, and smart gates that automatically close when storms or high tides approach. One of its most astonishing parts, the meslankering, includes 2 massive steel arms, each larger than the Eiffel Tower laid on its side. These arms move like robotic giants to block the sea, and they're so large they can be seen from space. Today, Delta Works isn't just a national shield, it's a global symbol of Dutch engineering, innovation, and resilience. Many of the dikes are integrated with highways and even tourist attractions. You can literally drive on top of the seawalls built to protect the country from flooding. And the Dutch never stop improving. They're constantly upgrading and smartifying the system to handle rising sea levels and climate change. 13. Dutch women. Strong, smart, and naturally elegant. Walk through the streets of Amsterdam, and you'll be captivated by the women. It's not just their height or graceful figures. Dutch women often have soft, light-colored hair, striking blue or gray eyes, and glowing fair skin. Their beauty is both elegant and effortlessly natural, but beyond appearances, it's their personalities that shine. Dutch women are strong, confident, and deeply independent. They're direct, unafraid to speak their minds, and believe strongly in gender equality. Splitting the bill on a date? Totally normal here, even on the first one. Yet, underneath that bold independence is a warm, nurturing side. Once they start families, Dutch women prioritize their children's happiness and cherish family dinners. They also value personal freedom, opting for bike rides, gardening, or yoga over luxury shopping or flashy cars. Their lifestyle is all about simplicity, health, and authenticity. 12. Coffee is a daily ritual. The Dutch are among the world's top coffee drinkers, averaging 4 cups a day. But here, it's not just about the caffeine. Coffee is a daily social ritual. Every day around 10 a.m. or 3 p.m., people pause for koffietijd, sacred coffee time. It's all about lighthearted conversation, laughter, and taking a moment to connect. There's no rushing, no checking the clock, just genuine human connection, often over a simple black cup. No sugar, no foam. If a Dutch person invites you over for coffee, it's more than just a drink. It's a sign that you've been accepted into their circle. But heads up, in the Netherlands, a coffee shop doesn't sell coffee, it sells something else entirely. Curious? That's a story for another time. 11. Super narrow houses and houseboats too. One of the first things you'll notice in Dutch cities is the unique architecture. Tall, narrow houses with colorful facades and pointy rooftops that look like they came straight out of a storybook. But why are they so narrow? Back in the 17th century, house taxes were calculated based on the width of a building's facade, so the Dutch got clever. They built skinny but deep houses, some just 2 meters wide, stretching several stories high, smart and space-efficient. Inside, don't be surprised by the steep, narrow staircases. Many American visitors are shocked the first time they try climbing them. And the Dutch aren't just inventive on land. In cities like Amsterdam, houseboats are a normal part of life. There are over 2,500 legal houseboats, real homes, not tourist attractions, floating gently along the canals. For many Dutch families, life on water is just another cozy chapter of everyday living. 10. Bicycles outnumber people. With a population of around 17 million and over 23 million bicycles, the Netherlands isn't just bike-friendly, it's bike-obsessed. On average, every Dutch person owns at least one bicycle, and most use theirs every single day. Commuting by bike isn't limited to students or delivery workers. CEOs, doctors, and politicians all pedal to work. Roughly 36% of Dutch citizens cycle daily, rain or shine. It's more than transportation, it's part of their lifestyle, contributing to the Netherlands' reputation for clean air, quiet cities, and healthy citizens. The country boasts over 35,000 kilometers, about 22,000 miles, of dedicated bike lanes. These paths come equipped with their own traffic signals, underpasses, roundabouts, and even multi-level bike parking garages. Cyclists are prioritized in traffic, and motorists are legally required to yield to them. If you're dating a Dutch girl, don't expect flashy dinners or expensive gifts. Her idea of a perfect date might be a scenic ride along the canal, followed by coffee at a cozy cafe. It's all about sustainability, connection, and enjoying the simple moments in life. 9. Life in Amsterdam, the capital on water. Most people think of Venice when it comes to canals, but Amsterdam has even more. With over 165 canals weaving through the city, it's no wonder the entire canal district is a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site. The canals aren't just scenic, they're part of daily life. Police patrol by boat. Mail gets delivered via the water, and during festivals the waterways transform into floating parties, echoing with music and laughter. But Amsterdam isn't all energy and excitement. In the evenings, many locals skip the touristy bar scenes and head to traditional brown cafes. These old-style pubs, known for their dark wooden interiors and warm lighting, are where people sip local beer, debate politics, or talk about art and life. And yes, bike fishing is a real job here. Every year, about 15,000 bicycles end up in the canals, and special crews haul them out. Want a romantic experience? Take a nighttime canal cruise. Imagine gliding under arched bridges, sipping white wine, listening to tales of old Amsterdam, as the city lights shimmer on the water. It's unforgettable. 8. Dreamlike destinations. Need an escape from the noise of modern life? Head to Giethoorn, a village that looks like it came straight out of a fairy tale. There are no roads and no cars, just peaceful canals, tiny wooden bridges, and cottages with thatched roofs and gardens overflowing with flowers. Boats are the only way to get around. Looking for something rich in history but quieter than Amsterdam? visit Utrecht, the oldest city in the Netherlands. With over 2,000 years of stories etched into its canals and church towers, it offers a magical mix of medieval charm and local authenticity. And then there's Kinderdijk, where 19 historic windmills still stand proudly against the skyline. Built in the 1700s to protect the land from flooding, these UNESCO-listed mills are still functional today. Visitors can walk or bike along the paths, step inside the windmills, and even meet the millers who keep them running. These are more than just scenic spots. They're windows into the Dutch soul. 7. Home of the tallest people on Earth. The Dutch may live below sea level, but they tower above the rest of the world. Dutch men average around 6 feet, 184 centimeters tall, and women about 5'7" inches, 172 centimeters, making them the tallest people on the planet. Interestingly, this wasn't always the case. A century ago, they were about average height. Experts credit their incredible growth to a protein-rich diet, excellent health care, and a national love for dairy, especially milk. Even the infrastructure reflects their height. Kitchen countertops, bathroom sinks, buses, and even public benches are built higher than in most countries. Many American visitors suddenly find themselves feeling shorter than usual, especially when Dutch women wear heeled boots. Beds are often longer than 2 meters, 6'0", 6'0", because standard ones just don't cut it here. 6. A culture of simplicity and honesty. Despite paying some of the highest taxes in Europe, the Dutch embrace a lifestyle rooted in simplicity and practicality. Flashy labels and designer outfits are rare. Instead, they value quality over quantity, choosing sturdy bikes, durable coats, and timeless second-hand clothing over fast fashion. In return, they enjoy world-class public services, from excellent health care and education to smooth, reliable public transportation. One thing visitors quickly notice: the Dutch are brutally honest. Blunt feedback is part of everyday communication, not meant to offend, but to show respect through honesty. In workplaces, it's normal for junior staff to openly challenge their bosses during meetings. This culture of directness encourages healthy debate on politics, sustainability, human rights, or philosophy, whether around the dinner table or at an outdoor cafe. It may take some getting used to, but once you understand it, you'll see the beauty in their no-nonsense, authentic way of living. 5. A green nation by design. The Netherlands looks like a storybook come to life. Clean canals, fresh air, charming streets. But none of it is accidental. This country has spent decades designing a greener, more sustainable way of life. Today, over 80% of household waste is recycled, one of the highest rates in the world. Trash is sorted, repurposed, or converted into energy. Even street litter is rare. Sustainability isn't a trend here, it's a national value. Looking to the future, the government has pledged that by 2030, every new car must be electric or zero emission. Urban planners are redesigning cities to give more space to people and less to cars, making neighborhoods safer for children to play, even right in the heart of downtown. And it's not just about people. Wildlife crossings, like green bridges and tunnels, help animals safely cross highways without disrupting their habitats. The country has nearly eliminated pet homelessness, and strict regulations ensure ethical animal farming. In the Netherlands, nature isn't something you visit on weekends. It's something you live with every single day. Green living isn't a goal, it's a way of life. 4. Unique and lively festivals. If you ever get the chance to visit the Netherlands for just one day, make it April 27th, King's Day. It's a national holiday like no other. The entire country throws on bright orange, yes, orange everything, and takes to the streets and canals in a massive birthday party for the king. What does that look like? Flea markets on every corner, live music echoing through parks and plazas, beer flowing by the gallon, and boats packed with people dancing in unison. It's wild, joyful, and beautifully chaotic. And yet, by the next morning, everything is spotless again. That's the Dutch way. Freedom with structure, celebration with responsibility. Spring brings even more color with the Keukenhof Flower Festival, home to the world's largest garden. Open only 8 weeks a year, it showcases over 7 million tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths arranged in intricate artistic patterns. It's like walking through a living rainbow. And then there's the Bloemen Corso Flower Parade, where enormous floats, made entirely of fresh flowers, roll through quaint historic towns. Each one is a moving masterpiece, blending creativity, tradition, and horticultural skill. From national pride to floral wonder, Dutch festivals are experiences you'll never forget. 3. One of the happiest countries on earth. The Netherlands consistently ranks among the top 10 happiest countries in the world, and it's easy to see why. Dutch children, in particular, are often rated the happiest on the planet. Kids here enjoy a level of freedom rarely seen elsewhere. They walk or bike to school solo by age 4 or 5, play outside safely, and grow up in communities that truly look out for them. Family meals are a daily ritual, not an exception. Work-life balance isn't just encouraged, it's expected. People prioritize personal time, hobbies, and mental well-being over long hours at the office. Social services are strong, financial security is high, and gender equality is deeply embedded in everyday life. The crime rate is so low that some prisons have been repurposed into art studios and housing. Dutch happiness doesn't come from flashy wealth or high-pressure ambition. It comes from balance, respect, and a deep cultural commitment to living well, with simplicity, compassion, and connection at the core. 2. Dutch food. Simple, pure, and proud. Dutch cuisine may not win Michelin stars for complexity, but it absolutely wins hearts for being honest, hearty, and rooted in tradition. Like the Dutch people themselves, their food is practical, straightforward, and comforting. Let's start with the superstar: cheese. The Netherlands is a global cheese powerhouse, home to legendary varieties like Gouda and Edam. You'll find cheese in every form imaginable, stacked in sandwiches, sliced like apple wedges for snacks, or cubed and served with mustard at gatherings. The average Dutch person eats about 37 pounds, 17 kilograms, of cheese each year. That's serious dairy devotion. Got a sweet tooth? Try a stroopwafel. Two-thin waffle cookies sandwiched with gooey caramel in the middle. Pro tip: place it on top of your hot tea or coffee to warm it slightly before taking a bite. It's cozy perfection. For something savory and satisfying, especially in winter, don't miss stampot, a rustic dish made from mashed potatoes mixed with greens like kale or cabbage, then topped with rookworst, smoked sausage. It's the ultimate cold-weather comfort food. Lunch in the Netherlands? It's usually humble and efficient. A simple sandwich, a piece of fruit, and a strong cup of coffee. No fuss, just good, honest fuel for the day. 1. The cost of living. Surprisingly manageable. Thinking about moving to the Netherlands for school, work, or even retirement? Here's a pleasant surprise: it might be more affordable than you think. Here's a snapshot of average monthly costs. Small city apartment, $650, $1,250. Suburban rent, $400, $780. Utilities, $85, $150. Internet, $30, $40. Public transport past $70, $85. Groceries, if you cook, $200, $300. Dining out, $10, $15 per meal. Gym membership, around $40. But in the Netherlands, the bike is king. Owning one means no gas bills, no traffic jams, and no parking headaches. It's not just a lifestyle choice, it's a money-saving, health-boosting, planet-friendly habit. On average, a single person living in a city center might spend $1,100 to $1,800 per month, while those living just outside the city or sharing a place can live comfortably on $800 to $1,100 a month. So, what do you think? Would you live here? Comment 1 for yes, 0 for no. That wraps up our countdown of 15 mind-blowing facts about the Netherlands, a country where bikes outnumber people, happiness is a way of life, and even the cheese tells a story. Thanks for watching this travel documentary, brought to you by Amazing Discoveries US. We hope this gave you a deeper, more colorful view of this beautiful and surprisingly progressive country. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed the journey. We'll see you in the next adventure.